bada bing, bada boon. Time for another goon. It's Casey here from Cape Town. How you doing? Alright, we are going to have a look at this little nummy which is over here. Now obviously anyone and everyone knows this 528 Custom Vapes. Those are the guys that brought out the awesome Goon back in the day. This little guy, the 24mm Goon. And then they released a 22mm Goon. And then they released this little guy, which was a mistake. This is the 24mm Goon, but the version 1.5. Problem with the airflow. Not bad construction, decent construction, but bad airflow. But now they have released a 25mm Goon. A client of mine borrowed this to me specifically for the review. And when he asked me if I wanted to review the Goon 25, being a Goon fan, I said yes, of course yes. It's just good manners. Just good manners. So anywho, now if we compare this little guy to the 24mm, besides the fact that it's 25, this guy's about 1.8mm shorter. Alright, so what it compensates for a bit of width, bring down a bit more in height. So you've also got a slightly more reduced chamber on the inside. And what also adds to that reduced chamber on the inside is the posts on the inside in which you're going to place the coil legs. They're a lot more beefier, as what you will see as well. And obviously a few design differences as well. But still basically, except for the drip tip, this guy basically consists out of 3 components. But yeah, we are going to have a look at this. I will put a nice 1 ohm dual alien build inside this. And we will put it on the triad and vape it up some decent watts. And see what this guy can actually deliver. Let's check it out. Right, so when you order the guy, you receive this little typical 528 Custom Vapes little velvet bag. But at the back, you've got this huge saber tooth with a big G and then 25mm with your specific version with its black or stainless steel. Inside this little pouch, you're going to get 2 small bags. Inside the one bag, you're going to have your atomizer, and inside the other bag, you will have your accessories. So what is inside the bag is this little Allen key, and this little Allen key you're going to use to replace your normal 510 pin, which it comes pre-installed with this little guy, which is your bottom feeding pin. And then also you've got Allen key post screws, which you will also obviously use this Allen key for when you're going to do your build. You've got 2 sets of these little guys, 2 of them and 2 of these little guys. But as you will see on the close-up, you will see exactly where these O-rings are going to be used as spares. There we've got this little beauty. Just look at this nice 25mm rugged solid stainless steel. You've got your Delrin cap over there. Nice times. There you've got your symbol. There's our gold plated brass 510, normal 510 pin, which I will use because I'm going to use this guy as a dripper. There you've got a Phillips little head screw. If you unscrew that little guy, you are going to release your positive post. So you can disassemble this guy to clean it out nice and thoroughly. There you've got a typical 810 drip tip. And you can replace it with any other drip tip to your liking, because they have got nice O-rings on the inside, so you can just use normal ones and put it in there. There you can see, while we're at this though, there you can see your Ultim cap, which is on the inside. Alright, so you've also got the option where you can simply just look at these little holes. Option for your dual airflow, or you can bring it down to a single airflow, because you will see there's no airflow holes on this specific side. Okay, got some dominess going on the inside, but not as conical as what we are used to. There you can also see one of your O-rings, and as I said, you've got spares for that, and they've got spares for that O-ring on the inside for your 810 as well. Got a nice G on the side there, etched in. Nothing else on this now. Keep it nice and simple, nice and clean. While we're here, if you can just look how easily it is to actually adjust the airflow. There you can see it. You can have all 3 holes open, 2 holes open, and 1 hole open. What you do on the one side, you're going to do on the other side. Alright. Remove this guy. There you will see this beautiful deck of us. You can see Goon on that side. You can see Goon on that side. Serial number over there. Your little Goon saber tooth on that side. There's more dual O-rings. Also include extras for that. But there you can see these beefier posts, which I was actually talking about. Alright, reducing the chamber on both sides a bit. There you can see space. So if you place your 510, the squonking, obviously there is space for squonk juice to actually come through. Screws are all Allen key. Very nice, very nice. Nice distance, huh? Nice distance. Nice placing of the coils. Right, so if I just bring this guy closer, what you also do notice, there's a slight roundedness on these guys. I mean, it's not beveled as well as it has been done with the original Goon. So it might be slightly harder to get in your legs. You can also see a peak insulation running around this guy at the bottom. Okay, there you'll see it, which makes this guy the positive post and that guy your negative post. Okay, so legs will come from there to that side and from there to that side. You can absolutely see the machining is extremely well done. Very nice clamps. Okay, very nice posts. They can turn out quite a distance. Sweet guys, that's that concerning this guy. As I said, you get it in the stainless steel, you get it in a black version for now. They go for around $50. We've only got one vendor in South Africa, but overpriced again, as usual. So just hang on, there will be guys bringing it in for a bit cheaper. These are the beauties which I will be putting in. They have been pre-burnt already. Okay, so the glows have been evened out. Awesome stuff. Okay, so I think the easiest way which is going to be to install these coils is just take one of your pliers or your tweezer and just lift up the one leg and then lift up the other one and just squeeze it in, just like that. And then position your coil the way which you actually want it. Then I would cut off those legs on that side so that you know exactly how long those legs must be, and then measure your other coil's legs with it. Okay, and then take your other coil, just place it on top of it and just cut off its legs. And that should do it. Both of them long enough. There you go. And I think that should do it, guys. And we just tighten it down with the Allen key that's been provided. Okay, if you look at it from the top, you will see that even if the top cap goes over, that these coils will not touch the top cap. Okay, let's just quickly check out the coil height. And you will actually see that the air will hit the bottom half of the coil. So yeah, there's the bottom of the coil, and there you go past the coil. So our placement of the coil is exactly how I want it. So that's the height I'm going to work with. Okay, not too hard to build. Let's tweak this guy. Okay, as I said, I'm going to put this guy on my triad. It should come in at around 0.1 ohms, if I'm not mistaken. If I look at these coils, nice, nice, nice. 0.09, 70 watts with wattage boost. Alright, so I will be using some of this Firebolt cotton by Vapefly. You've got two nice little pieces intact. 3mm diameter. Awesome stuff, nice and fluffed out already. Hello, Mr. Goon. Let's see how you perform. Air holes wide open, 3 on both sides. Too much airflow for me. Too much. Let's go for 2. Let's get those holes opposite the coils. Okay, I'm going to lower the coils slightly. Remember, it's hitting the bottom half of the coils. So let's just push them down slightly. So it hits the coils more directly. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Practice makes perfect, guys. Practice makes perfect. There you go. Welcome back, Mr. 528 Customs. There you go. Alright. So this guy actually enjoys the air to hit the coils directly. Now normally I prefer hitting the bottom third of my coil, so you've got some airflow that actually goes underneath as well. But apparently not in this bloke. 90 watts, 90 watts. It's a lot of vapor, guys. It's a lot of vapor with a lot of flavor. Definitely. But I'm 70 watter on this specific triad, on this build. I prefer it at 70 watts. I don't like my vape too warm, but not too cold. I think I like it like a, what's it, baby bear? What was the bear that liked it just right? Now that is a good vape. That is a good vape. 5 to 8 customs, you have not disappointed yet again. Well, except for the version 1.5. There was a bit of a muck-upper. But we will excuse you for that, because you've brought out some great atomizers. This atomizer is very nice. It does heat up, for sure. But I mean, I've got a huge build inside of this. I mean, it's coming in at 0.09 ohms. And I've just vaped it at 90 watts. And now I'm vaping it at 70 watts. So yeah, it is going to be warm. This is definitely not for your mouth to lung. Stay away. Restricted, direct lung. There's way better atomizers for you. This is the guy that enjoys his clouds, enjoys his flavor, vapes at a high wattage. This is an awesome atomizer to actually use for those purposes. Now, it was borrowed to me, but I think when the guy actually returns to come pick it up, I'm going to make him an offer. I'm going to ask him if I can buy this from him, because I mean, this is just nice. And imagine how nice a black one would look on this triad. And inside this little guy, I have got a banana custard. Now this is still the top side, which I really enjoy. On top of it, obviously the Hadley, which I still think reigns supreme above 22mm single coil RDAs, those which I have tested. Honestly, I love this guy. So yeah, I will post this recipe for my patrons. So if you enjoy a banana custard, go and check it out. It does not disappoint. Now, going back to this little guy. Now, as I said, it is good enough for me that I would want to purchase this. I think the fact that it's got an Ultim top cap or Ultim airflow control setup is going to help with the cooling there. I mean, it doesn't take too long to cool down as well. 25 looks nice and butch. I enjoy the fact that it's actually been lowered by 1.8 millimeters around that specific area. Airflow is exactly the same height as what the original Goon is, exactly the same sizes as well. So basically, it's the difference being that this guy's got that Ultim airflow control sleeve on the inside, which is going to help with your temperature there, most definitely. I love the look of this guy. I love the simplicity of this. The fact that you've only got that little guy which has been etched in, the nice little saber G. That's awesome. The only problem which I've got with this guy, I mean, it's understandable that it heats up. I mean, it's got a huge build in this as well. It's the fact that it's not that easy to put in your legs. Alright, I might have made it look easy, but I would have preferred a bit of a spring-loadedness, or maybe a magnetized deck where you can actually, your posts have got the top section which actually pulls up and just stays there. But I mean, if you didn't hold it up, it's going to drop down. It's fine if you've got your one coil in already, then it's fine and you can easily place your second coil. But it's just getting up that little first post and letting it stay at the top, because it keeps on dropping down. Guys, that's about the only negative which I can have on this. This is a very nice RDA, very nice. You saw the clouds which I blow, and I can guarantee you this guy's got decent flavor. If you know how to build this guy, you're going to get very good flavor out of this. And just looky there, you can Niagara your juice in here, because I mean your airflow holes is not too low, so you can pour in a nice amount of juice before it actually leaks though. Awesome flavor. I'm gonna buy this from that guy. I don't think he's gonna get it back. This is Kaiser signing over now. Cheers.